everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new here, I'm Gwen, and I'm a 66-year-old woman of transgender experience documenting my transition. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. And here we are into the start of, well, actually we're halfway through this week, into Wednesday. And as you can see, it's Red Wednesday today. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and I hope your week has been going well. Let's see. My weekend, wow. Just absolutely wow. Start off with Friday. Friday was my monthly meeting with the other clinicians that are expanding transgender health in the local area. And this was the first time this year that we all got to meet together in one setting, which was really, really awesome. It was so nice to see everybody. And let's see, then Saturday, my wife and I went to the Human Rights Campaign dinner fundraiser. Now, for those of you that are not aware of it, the Human Rights Campaign, or HRC, advocates for LGBTQ rights, LGBTQ plus rights around the world. So it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Wonderful food, great entertainment, and even some of the clinicians that I was in the meeting with the previous day, they were in attendance, which was like really, really awesome. Wonderful, wonderful time. I went last year, and I'm so glad that I got to go again this year. And this year, my wife went with me, which is really awesome. So it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. So then on Sunday, I started off on my road trip. And I had my consultation with a gender confirmation surgeon that would be doing bottom surgery. Quick sideline, and that was Saturday. I got in the mail my state-issued photo driver's license. Oh my God, it was so awesome. Everybody said, my wife included, that it's a wonderful, wonderful picture of me. So that was really, really nice to get. So that was kind of awesome. So anyways, I went on my road trip, and on Monday, got to meet with the surgeon. Oh my God, she's so awesome, really pretty, wonderful sweetheart of a person. Oh my God, she's just awesome. So we talked about the different procedures. Now, I had been, because of my age and let's say sexual activity, which really isn't much, I was looking at what they call a zero depth vaginoplasty, which is essentially, it's the outside, makes it look like a genetic female's, but there's no vaginal cavity. So I could never engage in penetrative sex. So talking to the doctor, she's like, I do offer that, but she goes, there are caveats. She says, essentially what we're doing is we're taking a flap of skin and sewing it together and creating like a pucker. She says, unfortunately over time, she says, like all of us are subject to, it droops. It droops and it looks bad. And she's like, you in the long term, she says, you might be dissatisfied with it. But she says, I offer minimal depth vaginoplasty, which creates a neovagina, and it's about 3 to 4 inches in depth. And she says that way I can anchor to some tissues, and she says, and everything looks and functions better. So, and and that's compared to the full vaginoplasty, which is 6 to 7 inches in depth. She says the minimal depth requires less maintenance, quicker healing time, all this wonderful stuff. I'm like, well, great. I mean, she just was giving me information, which is really, really awesome. So I can make an informed decision. And then we got talking on side topics. She happens to has an outside interest involving lasers and optics, which is kind of along the lines of what I do for a living. So we got talking about that, and she says, I have to tell you, she says, you look really, really wonderful for someone your age. Yeah, I said, well, let's be realistic. I'm 66 years old. I'm not going to look like I'm 30. That's fine. I'm okay with that. She says, but she goes, I noticed that, and it would be really, really helpful, beneficial. She says, if I had an upper lip lift done. I says, well, I was going to do it. I said, I want it from my plastic surgeon that did my face, suggests I wait until I heal. She goes, well, if you have me do your vaginoplasty, she says, I can do it. You're going to be out anyways under anesthesia. She says, so there's no additional hospital costs, there's no anesthesia costs. It would just be a slight increase in my surgical fee. And she says, I have this really cool scalpel. I call it a sonic scalpel. She says, it makes a really fine incision. And she says, I could pull the lip up. And she goes, it would leave no scars. Oh my God, how awesome is that? So that was really exciting to hear. So she gave me lots of information, lots of things to consider. Talking to her staff, she's booking January and February of next year, which, let's be realistic, it's not that far off. I mean, we're into August already. That's like 5-6 months away. Boom. So I have to do some work on my end, contacting the insurance company, because she would be considered out of network. I may have to get pre-approval, but the office will also be working with me as far as that goes. But that's something to consider. I'm still waiting to hear back from the other surgeon that is about an hour away from me. I'm hoping that I can get a consult with them. It's been, since I sent the paperwork in, we're coming up on 3 weeks now, and I haven't heard anything. So I'll have to wait and see. If I don't hear back from them, I will hands down go to this gal. She is absolutely amazing. So let's see what else. So actually, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday were really, really busy and exciting for me. So it was kind of fun. Now I'm back to work. I'm working from home, but still, I'm back to work. Not a big deal, but it's kind of nice to be back home again. Relaxing, what have you. Let's see. That's pretty much about it. I don't have any big plans for the weekend that are coming up. Just, normal stuff to do around the house type things. I think that's pretty much it. So, with that in mind, I think I'll start to sign off. So, as always, if you have any comments or questions, please, in the comments section below. For those of you that are regular viewers here, you know that I will answer all comments and all questions, compliments, as always. That's besides the point. So, if you have any questions, comments, something you'd like me to talk about, please. I will be more than happy to. As always, like, share, subscribe. Always nice to have other people join. Next week, I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, so it will be a surprise for everyone, including myself. We'll have to wait and see. So with that, everyone, have yourself a fine rest of the week, a safe rest of the week. Have a safe and stellar weekend, and I will see you all right here next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.